Myself, Dr. Parul Tyagi, Associate Professor, Department of Electronics and Communication, JCRC Foundation, Jaipur. Today we are discussing about the network layer. These are the outline which I'll discuss in my presentation. Description of network layer design and issues. These are the some issues which are discussed in one by one, and the comparison of virtual circuit and the datagram subnet, and then conclusion. So first we are discuss the description of network layer. Network layer is basically fifth one layer of OSI model. The main purpose of a network layer to route the data. Basically routing is the main task when we communicate from source to destination. So how to route the data, how to route the packet from source to destination, this is our main goal. So that goal achieved by the network layer. Now these are the some issues which are discussed one by one. First issue is the store and forward packet switching, which are used in network layer. Network layer basically route the data. So at the server end, we have the so many routers. When the packet transmitted from source to destination, then all routers store the packet until that packet reaches delivered to the destination. So it's known as the store and packet switching. This is the scenario. In this scenario, H1 is the source host and S2 is the destination host. When the packet is transmitted from source to destination through all the routers, then all routers save the packet until that packet transmitted to the destination. So that's a store and forward packet switching. Now next service is it provide the service to the transport layer. Basically it's behind to the transport layer, so it provide the services to the transport layer. And it also provide the addresses to the transport layer, and it is also responsible for the error control, flow control, error correction, error detection, and so on. Now next, there are two type of services in the network layer. One is the connectionless service and connection-oriented service. It is also used for implementation of connectionless service. In connectionless service, there is no virtual circuit. Directly data transmitted from source to destination, and all packets have the source address and the destination address on. As well as then all packet transmitted independently, but it's an unreliable system. Basically we have no knowledge about the destination network, so it's unreliable, and this type of services we are used for the internet connection. And now another one is the implementation of connection oriented services. Connection oriented services, just like your ATM services, here three-way handshaking we are using. Three-way handshaking, first we establish the data through sending a hello packet to the network, and after establishment then we send it the data, and after sending the data then we disconnect the connection. So three-way handshake we are used in connection oriented services, and the again it's a very reliable in comparison to the connection less services, and the quality of service again good in comparison to connection less services. This service is used for the ATM purpose. Now the comparison, basically the connection less service is known as the datagram service, and connection oriented service is known as the virtual services. These are the two type of services we are provided by the network layer. If connectionless service is offered, packets are injected into the subnet individually and routed independently of each other. No advanced setup is needed. In the context, the packets are frequently called the datagram. The subnet is called a datagram. So connectionless service is known as the datagram, and the connection oriented services is used. A path from the source router to the destination router must be established before any data packet can be sent. This connection is called the virtual circuit. The subnet is called the virtual circuit subnet. Now this is the comparison in datagram subnet and the virtual circuit subnet. There is an issue of circuit setup. No, in datagram there is no need to circuit setup prior. In virtual we are required a circuit setup. And addressing is a big issue. In datagram subnet all packet contain the source and destination address, but in virtual circuit all packet contain only the virtual circuit number. State information, datagram services use the state information. Routers do not hold state information about the connection. Each virtual circuit requires router table space per connection, and datagram service routing is a main issue because all packet routed independently, and virtual circuit subnet route route chosen, the virtual circuit is set up, all packets follow it. In the datagram service, effect of router failure, if the router is failure in between the path, so so some packet are lost, but the whole data is not crashes. But in virtual circuit, all VCs that pass through the failed router are terminated. The quality of service is difficult in datagram subnet because it's an unreliable connection, and in virtual circuit it is easy if enough resources can be allocated in advance for each VC. Congestion control is difficult in datagram subnet and easy if enough resources can be allocated in advance for each virtual circuit. Now the conclusion. Virtual circuit allow packet to contain circuit number instead of full destination address. If the packet tend to be fairly short, a full destination address is in every packet may represent a significant amount of overhead. So the wastage of bandwidth. The price paid for using virtual circuit internally in table space within the routers, depending upon the relative cost of communication circuit versus router memory. One of another may be cheaper. So thank you so much. This is all about the network layer.